think about, because here's the key. If you guys could get in with some of these clients, and I know they're already doing it, all of a sudden now you give them, we talked about this months ago, you give them a strategic advantage because they have access to this secret weapon that's part of their supply chain. So if they want to grow, expand, change, adapt in their business and add more products, you know, streamline things, go to another market, they want to go compete in a different area, all of a sudden now they call you and say, hey, we want to do this. How are we going to do it? They don't come to you and say, hey, we've thought it all through and we want you to do this. You want your clients to come to you and say, hey, we're having this idea. Come and talk to us about how we would make this happen. Right?
Yeah.
Because imagine you have a client that's sitting at, say, you know, 50 million, and they're going, how are we going to go to 100 million? And they call you, Tony, and they say, Tony, we're thinking about doing this, but our biggest fear is how we're going to manage that scale. You could go in and help them see ways to make that easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And doesn't that sound like a way more kick-ass conversation too?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like that sounds way more fun than, you know, hey, what email should I send this RFP proposal thing to, right?
Sure.
So if you go out and you start talking to these guys that way and say, hey, listen, you guys are here, and you could even send an email that, or a call that says, hey, any chance you want to grow your business this year or next year? Are you thinking about 10 timesing, doubling it? What does that look like? I want to have that conversation. Because this is something that we see companies like yours looking to make this change, and there's a few things holding you back, and I bet you I can help you with some of them. When's a good time to talk? You don't talk about shipping. You don't talk about nothing. You get on the phone and you say, hey, how are you guys doing this? I'd love to come to your next meeting and share with you ways that you can make that happen for free. You might become a client, you might not, but let me help you with this. Way more fun. Because now they go to their next meeting, and next meeting they go, okay, how are we going to do this? They go, hey, call that Tony guy. Bring him in and say, okay, how do we make it work? Let's get it done, because now you're part of their business growth, not an afterthought when they're ready to, you know, transactionally beat you down into pricing. Oh, no. What is that, a banana? What was that?
The sexiest man I've ever seen.